Hello and welcome to my demonstration today on eBA. So eBA is our business process automation platform. It is also a web-based system and can be accessed using any web browser after deploying it onto your cloud or on-premise server. So it is also a permission-based system, so not everyone has access to everything in the system, and you can connect to what you're supposed to based upon your position, profession, department, and group. So right now I'm logged in as the administrator, so I'm able to have access to everything in the system. So once we log into the system here, we also have this main dashboard on our home page, and we have these interactive widgets, and we can have a quick connection to some of our approvals, as well as our last visited documents, our favorited documents, and eBA also has a dashboard notification system to get your latest updates. And on our left here, we have the main menu of eBA, where we have the four main modules, which include the document management, records management, workflow, and dashboard. So we'll first start off, we also have some applications here. So eBA consists of all different types of applications from production management, project management, purchasing, sales and marketing, as well as legal and HR. So for example, here we have a HR application where we have an expense declaration. So let's say we want to create a new form. So we can do that by going into here. And here is our form. So we can input all important information such as the expense claim details. So we can just go ahead and add the expense type, as well as the date and the currency. And then we can also input the amount along with any other description or any bills or receipts as attachments. And then once we fill that out, we can just go ahead and save it. And if we come back here, we can also input any notes or attachments. And once we fill this form out, we can go ahead and send it out. And on our left here, we have the specific flow scheme. So each form has its own unique flow scheme. So this is the one for this particular form. So we have the creation of the document by the flow starter, which will then be sent to the manager, and the manager can either then approve the document. And if the amount is less than 500, it will be then sent to the finance department. And the finance department can either then approve it or send it back to the flow starter. And if they were to approve it, the flow starter would then get a notification about this, and then they can then export it to a PDF file, and that would essentially be the end of this particular flow. And if we come back here into our modules, we have our workflow management module here. So we have our approvals here. So we have all different approvals. And we also have our sent items, and then our notifications and messages as well. And here we have a document management or digital asset management module here. So as you can see here, we have these different libraries, and in those libraries, we have our specific folders, and in that folder, we have our documents. So in order to view these documents, eBA consists of a built-in browser that enables us to view these documents. So on our right here, we also have a versions tab available. So as you can see here, we have different versions available of this particular document. So we can either add a version, or we can select the version that we want to view, or we can even compare different versions of the document. And on our top here, we can either download the document, we can send it through mail, we can take notes on it, or we can leave annotations. And let's say we want to take notes on the document, so we can do that by going to notes and creating new note and put in the description here. And then we also have the ability to control who is able to view these notes depending upon their user and the role that they have. So here's our document. And if we come back here, we can also see the security for this particular. So here, since I'm logged in as the administrator, I'm able to control who has certain access. So I can either allow or deny access depending upon the role, the position, the profession, department, and group. And here I also can send out an external link or download a document and send it through mail. And we also have a history tab here. So here I can see who the last user was, along with the action that they had and the date when it was last accessed on. So in terms of security purposes, this is a very good feature to have because we are better able to monitor the activity on our document. And then next we have our records management. So it is looks very familiar to our document management. However, the records management module consists of completed documents such as some HR documents, invoices, and certificates. And next we have a dashboard module here. So we can view our KPIs of our company, for example, and we have these interactive widgets, and we can also customize them the way that we want to by adding or deleting any widgets that we do or don't need. And then you're also able to export this to an Excel or a PDF file. And then we also have a maintenance administration panel here. So once again, these are interactive widgets. And just to show you how interactive these widgets are, we have a company list here. So if I were to choose a different company, as you can see, the data on the other widgets changes according to the company that we choose. And you're also more than welcome to export this to an Excel or PDF file. And lastly, we have our delegations here. So let's say we want to give, let's say we're an employee and we are going to be out for a certain amount of days, and we want to delegate a specific task to another employee. So eBA consists of 3 different types of delegations. So we have full delegation, process-based delegation, or a position-based delegation. So let's say we want to do a process-based delegation. So then we can choose the process and the person that we want to delegate the task to, along with the delegation start and end date. And then we can send it out. And that is how we can create a new delegation. And with that, this concludes my demonstration today on eBA. Thank you for watching.